Okay, we will continue the lesson Chandini. Some portion we have already taken, the first part we have already taken, and now we will go back to the story. What was the story, isn't it? So Abu Khan was the person who is being mentioned over here, and he was having the habit of keeping the goats as pet because he don't have any child, isn't it? Or any children he don't have. Nobody is being said about him, only he himself and his pets, isn't it? So he was having a number of goats, and he had given them names as the names given to the children, isn't it? And at the same time, looked and cared them like his own children, isn't it? He was taking care of them like his own children, taking during the daytime, going to the fields and leaving them for gazing, and when night comes, he is bringing back home and putting a string around each goat so that it will be safe during the night, isn't it? Yeah. At home we also used to do. In the daytime we used to send them for gazing, and once evening comes, we will bring them back, give them sufficient food, and a string is being or a rope is being put around their neck and it is being tied, isn't it? So why are we also doing same with our animals also? Why? Yes, that is to be safe, keeping the animal safe, isn't it? That means nobody can take it and go because it is being tied, isn't it? So for the safety of the animals, Abu Khan also used to put a string around the neck of the goat. But even though he is giving that much love, care and everything towards his pet animals, what are they doing? After some time, what they do in the night, they will pull the rope so hardly and get free from the rope, and they will run to the nearby hills, isn't it? But what's the problem over there? There is an old wolf who is hiding over there, isn't it? And this innocent animal, this goat, while going there, what is happening? That old wolf is eating them and he is living there comfortably, isn't it? So these poor animals did not know who is hiding where, behind the or beyond the hills, isn't it? So they are running from Abu Khan. Why are they running? Yes, they needed freedom, isn't it? So they think they are having food, shelter, everything, but what they don't have freedom, isn't it? So what do you mean by freedom? To live according to one's liking, isn't it? So these animals also think that they don't have freedom to live according to their likes. So what they are doing in the night, they will pull hard and break the rope and run to the hills. And there, what are they doing? Are they getting freedom? They are not getting freedom. What they are doing? There, that wolf is eating them, isn't it? And then that's the end of that pet. So like that, all the birds one by one from Abu Khan, they had gone to the hills for freedom, isn't it? And finally, he became very sad and he thought, again, I will not keep any more goat. And he was sad also, isn't it? But then also, he was not happy. Why? He felt lonely. He felt lonely. Lonely means alone. Lonely, alone. He felt lonely. Why did he feel lonely? Because nobody was there. Only he himself was there and he was living happily with his goats, isn't it? Now all the goats are gone and he was left alone. So he felt again sad and he thought, now I will not keep any more goats because all of them are leaving me. Even though I am loving them most, they all are leaving me and going, isn't it? So I will not do. But after some time again he cannot live without home, without goats. So he thought, now I will buy a young goat, very small young goat. will buy a young god, so that it will be only a small one, isn't it? Then it will be, I will give him food, everything, and it will stay along with me, will not go there, isn't it? Because when it starts eating good food, it will be comfortable and it will live along with me, so it will not go. So poor Abu Khan bought a young god and he gave the name Chandini. So this is the god whose name was Chandini. And then he used to give the same love, affection and everything, taking care of Chandini like his own child, isn't it? And we will see what had happened to Chandini also. Okay. So up to there, I think we had come. Every morning, Chandini watched the hilltops bathe in the sunlight. How beautiful those hills are, she thought. How refreshing the breeze that blows through them, and how lovely to run across those green fields. She ran towards the hills but had to stop with a jerk. The rock round her neck wouldn't let her go any further. How she hated that rock. So Chandini also all the time admiring the beauty while she is being put in the neck. What is there? A rock is being tied, isn't it? Why was the rock tied? Because Abu Khan did not want Chandini to go where? Beyond that hills, because he knows that all his gods have gone there in the mouth of the wolf. So now he did not want Chandini to have the same, isn't it? So he put a rock around her and used to tie her outside, isn't it? So while looking at the beauty of the nature, she also saw the hills over there. Understood? Every morning Chandini watched the hilltop bath in the sunlight. That means the sun used to rise from there, and so the full brightness of the sun filled in that hilly place, isn't it? So that hill seems to be shining in that brightness of the sun. How beautiful these hills are, she thought. So looking at that brightness of the hill where the sun is rising, she said how beautiful it is to look. How refreshing the breeze, how fresh the breeze, the wind coming from that hill is very refreshing, is very sweet. That blows through them, and how lovely to run across those green gardens. And she was thinking it will be very exciting to go to that green fields and run freely there, enjoy herself. So she also was thinking about what? Going to the hilly region and playing in that green grass, isn't it? She ran towards the hill but had to stop with a jerk. So suddenly, seeing the beauty of that hill in that morning, rising of the sun, brightness of the hill, and seeing the green fields over there, she thought she will run over there and enjoy herself. And thinking that, she suddenly started running towards the hill. But suddenly she was taken back. With a jerk means she has to stop. All of a sudden she had to stop. Why? Because what is being tied on her neck? A rock is being tied. The rock round her neck would not let her go. Only for a little, you know that when we tie the cow or buffaloes or whatever our domestic animals are there for grazing, what they will do? We will tie a rock, isn't it? So up to a little distance they may go, up to the length of the rock they may go. After that they are not able to go, isn't it? Similarly here also to a little distance who was able to go? The Chandini was able to go. After that what started pulling her back? The rope started pulling her back because the rope is being tied, isn't it? So she was not able to go towards the hills. Understood now? Every morning, Chandini watched the hilltops bath in the sunlight. How beautiful those hills are, she thought. How refreshing the breeze that blows through them, and how lovely to run across those green fields. She ran towards the hills but had to stop with a jerk. The rock round her neck would not let her go any further. Any further means far distance. How she hated. So from that time onwards, what happened to Chandini? She hated. What she hated? She hated? Yes. She hated the rock. Yes. From that time onwards, she hated the rock. Understood? She hated the rock. So now understood? What she also hated? Putting the rope round her neck. She stopped eating the green grass Abu Khan brought for her, nor did she listen to his stories with interest and affection. She lost her appetite, grew very thin, and stared moodily at the hilltops bathed in sunlight. Abu Khan did not understand Chandini's anguish. At last, she decided to go to the hills. Please, if I stay on in your compound, I will die. Now, Abu Khan understood Chandini's problem, but it made him very unhappy. The other pot, which contained Chandini's breakfast, fell from his hands and broke into 1,000 pieces. So now, who had totally changed? Chandini had totally changed. She became upset. She became sad. Why she became sad? Because she could see the beauty of that hills in that rising sun and the green field below it, isn't it? And she wanted to go there. But what is not allowing her to go? The rope tied on her neck, round her neck is not allowing her to go. So totally she became upset. She became very sad. She stopped. So how did she show her sadness? She stopped eating the green grass Abu Khan brought for her. So Abu Khan used to bring now the good fresh green grass. Now she stopped eating all that. Did she listen to the stories with interest and affection? And Abu Khan used to say stories to her like small children, isn't it? She used to listen. But now when Abu Khan started saying the stories, she did not care to listen. Her interest is, what is her interest? Yes, those hills, isn't it? So now everything had gone out of her mind. Eating green grass, then listening to the stories. She did not like that. She lost her appetite. Appetite means hunger. Grew very thin. She lost her appetite means hungry, being hungry. She did not know that she is very hungry. Why? Why she did not come to know about her hunger? Why she did not come to know about her hunger? Because Abu Khan is bringing the grass. She is not eating. She did not want to eat, isn't it? So she became very thin and stared moodily at the hilltops bath in sunlight. So all the time she was sitting and looking at the hills where the sun, brightness of the sun is there, isn't it? She is looking only at the hills and sitting moodily without any interest, isn't it? Abu Khan did not understand Chandini's anger, so he did not come to know what is happened to her. Anguish means unhappiness. So what Abu Khan, he did not understand what had happened to Chandini. At last she decided to speak to him promptly. At last Chandini, so Abu Khan did not understand why she is not eating the green grass he is bringing. Why she is not listening to the stories, isn't it? So before she used to listen carefully the stories and with great affection he used to say her the stories. But now she is not at all interested and she is becoming very thin because she is not eating. So she started becoming very thin and all the time sitting very in a unhappy mode, were looking at the hills. So one day she started speaking to Abu Khan. Dear Abu Khan, she said, yes, those days these animals used to talk. Understood? Nowadays they don't know, but in olden times they used to talk to their masters. So here Chandini also started talking to her master. Who was the master? Abu Khan. Yes. Dear Abu Khan, she said, let me go to the hills, please. If I stay on in your compound, I will die. So what did she say? You allow me to go to those hills, and if I stay here in your compound, what will happen to me? I will die. Why I will die? Because I don't want any food. I am not eating any food. I am not drinking anything. Isn't it? Totally her mind is upset, and she was sitting idly without eating and gazing. Isn't it? So looking at the hills. So she said, if I stay here for long, what will happen? I will die. Now Abu Khan understood Chandini's problem. So when she said, I cannot stay in this compound, if I stay here for a long time, I will, it is sure that I will die. So now Abu Khan understood what is the problem with Chandini. What's the problem with Chandini? She also wanted to go where? To those hills. But it made him very unhappy. At the same time, he also felt very unhappy. Abu Khan. Why? Because he had lost all his goats, isn't it? How did he lost all of them? All had ran away from him for freedom, and they went to the hills. So now Chandini also is asking to let her allow to go to the hills. So only who knows who is hiding over there? Abu Khan, isn't it? The earthen pot which contained Chandini's breakfast fell from his head. So he was bringing the food, breakfast for her, isn't it? In that earthen pot. The breakfast was there. So he was bringing, and suddenly when he understood what's the problem of Chandini, that pot had fallen down and broken into pieces. That means it was a great shock for who? For Abu Khan. Why it was a great shock for Abu Khan? Because he thought when buying as a young god, he thought it will never go from him because it is small and did not know anything about the hills, isn't it? But as the goat started growing, and when it understood what is being put around his neck, what is being put around his neck? The rock is being tied, and then he is not allowed to go freely, isn't it? Then the same thought came in the mind of whom also? Chandini also, that he also wanted to go there to get freedom, isn't it? So now who was shocked? Abu Khan was shocked. Why do you want to leave me, Chandini? Abu Khan asked. So Abu Khan asked, why you wanted to go there? I want to go to the hills, Chandini answered. So where did she wanted to go? To the hills. Don't you like the food here? I will give you tastier food and a much longer rope. So he said, because you don't like the food, you are going to the hills, then I will give you more tastier food. More tastier food, and the length of your rope also will be extended so that you can go little more far place. Understood now? Poor Abu Khan, isn't it? No, thank you. Let me go to the hills. So Chandini did not want any more tastier food or the rope to be extended. The only thing is that she wanted to go to the hills. Do you realize the risk you are running, you obstinate creature? There is a dangerous wolf in the hills. He will eat you up. Abu Khan did his best to warn. So Abu Khan decided to give her the warning. What was the warning? Decided to give her the warning. What was the warning? The wolf is there. A wolf is there, and if you go beyond the hills, what will happen? It will the end of your life, isn't it? So you better stay with me. Do you realize the risk you are running? That means, do you understand? Realize means understand. That means, are you understanding the risk? What you are going to do? What will happen to you? Do you know about it? That means there is a wolf hiding, and if you go there, what will happen? He will eat you. Chandini answered, God has given me a pair of horns. I will fight the wolf. So what did Chandini say? I had a pair of horns. Horns means yes, combo. Saying that I am having a pair of horns. With those horns, I will fight with whom? I will fight with that wolf. Okay, understood up to there? Okay, we will read it. Every morning, Chandini watched hilltops bathed in the sunlight. How beautiful those hills are, she thought. How refreshing the breeze that blows through them. And lovely to run across those green fields. She ran towards the hills but had to stop with a jerk. The rock round her neck would not let her go further. How she hated that rock. She stopped eating the green grass Abu Khan brought before her. Nor did she listen to the stories with interest and affection. She lost her appetite, grew very thin, and stared moodily at the hilltops marked in sunlight. Abu Khan did not understand Chandini's anguish. At last she decided to speak to him frankly. Dear Abu Khan, she said, let me go to the hills, please. If I stay on compound, I will die. Now Abu Khan understood Chandini's problem, but it made him very unhappy. The earthen pot which contained Chandini's breakfast fell from his hands and broke into 1,000 pieces. Why do you want to leave me, Chandini? Abu Khan answered. I want to go to the hills, Chandini answered. Don't you like the food here? I will give you tastier food and a much longer rock. No, thank you. Let me go to the hills. Do you realize the risk you are running, you obstinate creature? Obstinate means you foolish. There is a dangerous wolf in the hills. He will eat you up. Abu Khan did his best to warn them. Chandini answered, God has given me a pair of horns. I will fight the wolf. So what did Chandini decide? Chandini decided to go to the hills, and she was having that courage, saying that I am having a pair of horns. I will fight with the wolf. Fight the wolf indeed. Have you forgotten the story of your sister Kaula, who was the size of a big deer? She fought the wolf through the night but was killed in the morning. Abu Khan narrated Kaula's story for the 15th time. So, in between, when she was a young, before all this happening, she used to listen stories, isn't it? So, Abu Khan used to say the stories of many animals who were very brave and courageous, isn't it? So, like that, then she said that she is having a pair of horns. She will fight with the wolf. What did Abu Khan say? Abu Khan said that are you not remembering about the story of Kaula, who was very strong enough. Still, for 2 days fighting, on the 3rd day what happened? She was being killed. So, don't you think that it can happen to you also, isn't it? That is what the Abu Khan was making her understand. Fight the wolf indeed. That means, how can you fight with wolf? Have you forgotten the story of your sister Kawa, who was the size of a big deer? She was like a big deer. Still, she was not able to win the wolf. She fought the wolf through the night but was killed in the morning. So, throughout the night she was fighting with the wolf. But in the morning, when the wolf had killed her. Abu Khan narrated Kaula's story for the 15th time. So, already 14 times he had said the courageous story of now saying for the 15th time. To all this, Chandini had only one thing to say. I want to go to this. So, after hearing everything, after giving all the warnings also and making her understand, how harmful it is there to be fight with the wolf. Still, who is not listening to Abu Khan? Chandini is not listening to Abu Khan and did not want to stay with Abu Khan. So she had made up her mind to go to the hills, isn't it? So finally, what did she say? No, I have to go to hills. Abu Khan got very annoyed. So now he did not know what to do because the goat is still saying that wanted to go. He thundered. He became very angry. Thundered means become angry. So he started shouting at her, "You are not going anywhere. From today you will live in a small hut and not move about freely in the compound. Ungrateful as you are, you must still be saved from the pool." So what did he say? Okay, now if you are thinking that you want to go, I am not letting you. He became very angry and he shouted and he said, from today onwards, I am not going to let you outside. In the small hut you will stay inside, tied up in a rock. Yes, tied up in a rock. From today you will live in a small hut and not move about freely in the compound. That means you will not be allowed to be outside. Ungrateful as you are, you must still be saved from that. Means at least you have to be saved from the wolf. He pushed her into the small hut and put her in that small hut and closed the door. But he forgot to close the small window at the back. But there was a window in that hut. The same night, Chandini made that window her passage to freedom. So there was a window in the room in that small hut. He pushed her inside it and locked the room, but forgot about the window which was open. Isn't it? So that night itself, what did Chandini do? She jumped out of the window and ran to the hills. So did she obey Abu Khan? No, isn't it? She went out of the hut. Why did Chandini hate the rope around her neck? Why did she hate the rope around her neck? Because she was not getting the freedom to go far, isn't it? Because the rope was pulling her back. Now Abu Khan understood what was Chandini's problem, that she wanted to go beyond the hills. That means beyond the hills means what she wanted. She wanted freedom. Abu Khan pushed Chandini into a small hut, which shows that he was cruel, loved and wanted to save her life, he loved her and wanted to save her life. That is why, what did he do? Put her in that small room and locked the room, isn't it? So that he thought that the goat will not go outside. But poor man, isn't it? He did not close the window which was open there. So that night itself, what did Chandini do? She ran out of the hut through that window and went towards the hills. So because he loved her, isn't it? He loved her and wanted to save the life. Wanted to save her life. He was not selfish, isn't it? He was not selfish because at the same time he wanted to keep that animal himself also. Did not want to let that animal go to that wolf, isn't it? Because all his goat has gone to the hills and everyone was killed by the wolf. So now poor Chandini did not know about that, did not know about the seriousness of that, isn't it? What he had already said. But she wanted to go beyond the hills and enjoy herself, isn't it? That means animal wanted to be free, isn't it? Because it hated the rope which is being tied around the neck. That means it was not able to move. At a particular distance only it is able to move. After that it is not able to move because what will bring him back? The rope will pull him back, isn't it? So how much of struggle it takes also, only to that distance only it can go. It cannot go further, isn't it? So thinking that what the animal thought, I have to go, that means I hated that rock being put. So he said no. Chandini said to Abu Khan also, she wanted to go to the hills. But he had given her the warnings that there is a wolf and all your sisters had gone over there and they did not come back because the wolf is there and he takes them on, isn't it? And he had narrated the story of another goat also, that is called the heroine, the brave or the courageous one. She was fighting with the wolf for the whole night. But what happened? In the morning it was being killed by the wolf. So that much strong animal also was there. But Chandini was saying that she was having a pair of horns and with that she will fight. So Abu Khan had compared her to that Kaulya, the goat, which is a height of a big deer, isn't it? Still it was not able to escape from the wolf. After fighting for a long time, what happened in the morning? That animal was killed, isn't it? So, Abu Khan did not want Chandini also to be in the same position, isn't it? That is why what he said, what did he do? He put her in that small room and he locked it. But unfortunately, what had happened? The window of the room was open, the door was open, and Chandini left that small part through that window, isn't it? So now Abu Khan able to do anything? No, isn't it? So now at the last moment, who is also going to meet the same fate? Chandini is also going to meet the same fate. Understood now? Now the third, one more portion is there that we will take for the next.